The three men are taken to Mustafa Mon's office. Mon points out to John that Shakespeare is forbidden in their society. When asked why, he explains that it is banned due to it going against constant consumerism and also because the people would not understand it anyway. Helmholtz and John propose that they write something similar to Othello, but Mon says that it would not be the same. Mon goes on to explain how they sacrifice feelings, emotions, and hardship for social stability and numb happiness. John questions why everyone couldn't be made an alpha. Mon replies by bringing up the example of a purely alpha society experiment that resulted in failure. Mon then sentences Bernard and Helmholtz to exile, and Bernard begins to plead with Mond. Mond calls in three men to sedate him. Mond tells Helmholtz that he was also once exiled almost as well, but chose to deny the truth and stop his pursuits of science and reality. Helmholtz asks Mond to be sent to an island with a harsh climate so that it may be a muse for his writings. Mond recommends he travel to the Falklands, and Helmholtz agrees. John continues to argue with Mond after Helmholtz leaves. They begin to argue over God and religion. John claims that God is responsible for everything noble and fine and heroic, such as chastity and self-discipline. Mond counters this by bringing up how religion has its adjutants deal with unpleasant things, and that Soma is essentially Christianity without tears. John exclaims that he claims all of the hurt and hardships that may come with religion and truth. John is held behind by Mond, who wishes to experiment further with him. As a result, John hides away in a lighthouse. He grows plants to later sell and punishes himself by whipping and by stretching his arms until near exhaustion. Soon, John is found out by Delta Minus workers on the road, and reporters gather around his lighthouse. One day, while whipping himself, a reporter gathers footage on him and releases a feelie. Lenina eventually visits him. However, John starts whipping her while the others chant Orgy Porgy. He soon passes out and wakes up, horrified by what he has done. He chooses to hang himself out of shame.